Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot. And I'd like to review for you this game that I found at Barnes & Noble the other day. And of course I couldn't resist it because it has to do with divination. And I don't think we should ever make a mockery of divination or, but I think it should be fun. I'm not sure. Let me know how you feel about that. But I do think it should be fun, definitely. I just don't think it should be a joke because you can really use anything for divination tools. And I found this and I got to wondering, what about this one? This is called Professor Puzzle Games, the hilarious game of funny fortunes. It's called Written in the Cards, combine cards to create ridiculous readings. Okay, so this is for ages 12 and up, for 3 to 8 players, and it takes about 30 minutes to play. And it says it was like, oh, here we go. It was $16.99. This is a sturdy 2-piece box. It says, the hilarious game of funny fortunes. Roll the dice and let fate decide the subject and the style of the fortune. So you can do a love reading. We'll look at that die in a minute. And then there's, if it's supposed to be hilarious or funny or whatever, we'll look at that as well. It says the seeker poses a question about love to the rest of the group. And will I ever find the one by swiping right? Each mystic creates a hilarious prophecy for the seeker by consulting their cards and combining 2 of them. Then they make a story around their prophecy to create their reading. Okay, so let's see. The seeker awards a point to the most hilarious prophecy and another to their favorite reading. Unleash your inner mystic to claim victory in this game of funny fortunes. But what if you didn't use it to be funny? What if you used it to really tell somebody's fortune or to predict something? I don't know. Let's see. So it says the set contains, let's open it up and see what we got. Of course, it would be up to you how you wanted to use it. But I just did a reading with Boggle Cubes. If you haven't seen that, check it out. And I thought it was pretty fun and cool. All right, so we have an instruction sheet here. Ta-da. We have, these are the, you're supposed to place the description card in the back and place the image card here. Okay. And then we have 200 cards. So that looks like there's 50 in each deck. It looks like we have, okay, so okay, there's 2 words. So this is wand, and then at the bottom it says the timid. So let's see how that is. We've got a lot of different things there. I'm not really sure how this works yet because I'm just looking at it for the first time with you. There's another set of cards. I guess we mix all these together. So there are 200 of them, so there's like 50 in each pile. Here is the reading guide card. There's 2 sides to it. Here are more cards. Okay, so let's look on the back and see what it says here. Okay, so it says it contains 200 game cards, 2 dice right here, 8 card sleeves, 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, 8 card sleeves, and instructions. All right, so that's all right. So you roll, I'm just going to go by, I'm not going to read the instruction sheet right now. If you get this, you can read the instruction sheet. Or, of course, you can do as I do and make up your own way to play it. Because that's always fun, isn't it? Don't get me wrong. I read instructions when I'm building things. I don't always read instructions when I'm doing things like this. All right, so let's see. So what you do is you roll the dice and let fate decide the subject and the style of the fortune. Okay, you wouldn't necessarily have to do this. You could just use these as regular cards, as regular, oracle cards. It says poem and the sickened, dungeon, the narrow-minded. I'm not really sure what the different ends mean. Okay, so let's roll the dice and see what we get. Okay, So this is a question. So it's anything. It could be any kind of reading. That's what that looks like. This also has sides that mean this is a past life reading. Oh my gosh, that's kind of fun. They have a health reading, a career reading, a wealth reading, and a love reading. So I see possibilities in these dice at any rate to use for other things as well. Now on this, oh, so there's funny things. Look here, there's a funny 2, 3 funny sides. Then there's a crystal ball, 2 crystal ball sides, and then half a funny crystal ball side. Let me just see what that means, because that's kind of interesting, right? Oh, okay. So if you get, oh, I love this. Look, if you get the crystal ball, it means you're going to do a mystical reading. If you get the funny face, you're going to do hilarious reading. And if you get half and half, that means you choose if it's going to be funny or if it's going to be mystical. All right, very cool. So each player gets a card sleeve and places any spares in the back in the box. Okay, and the box looks like this inside. I like the colors. And they're modern, nice modern colors. And so we're just going to use one of these. So we'll put the other ones in the back in the box rather. And okay, so get a sleeve and place any spares back in the box. Place the 2 dice and the reading guide in the middle of the table. That's these 2 things. Shuffle the game cards and deal each player 7 cards face down. All right, so let's do this. Wow, that's a lot of cards. Holy guacamole, Batman. Okay, we're not going to shuffle them a whole lot. They're already kind of mixed up and we don't know anything about them. By the way, this is what the cards look like. They are smaller than a regular tarot deck. They're about the size, maybe a little longer, of a regular playing deck. So it's that written in the cards. And then on the back, it looks like that. There's a white border. There's a name and a picture on one end. There's a number and a type of person, it looks like, on the other end. So, all right, let's mix these up. It's going to take some mixing to do these. This is 200 cards. That's as many cards as come in the tea leaf set. All right, so let's do this. So I'm going to mix these up. And, okay. There's our tons of cards. All right, so then, let's see. We deal each player 7 cards face down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you can look at your hand, but must keep it secret from everyone else. Well, that's easy because there is no one else. All right, so let's you and I look at this. All right, so we have sausage and the antagonistic, jester and the remorseful. We have panic and the adventurous. We have companion and the discreet. We have relative and the majestic. We have mentor and the fallen. And we have pencil and the social. So I have no ideas what those things mean, but let's put them out here. This actually seems fun to me, but I might use it as an actual oracle deck, depending. Let's see how this works. It could be cool. All right, so that's that. All right, and then, okay, 7 cards, and then place the remaining cards in a face-down pile in the middle of the play area. This is the draw pile. Okay, so we're going to put the draw pile right there. All right, now, how to play. Choose a player to be the first seeker. They will begin the game by asking the other players to create a prophecy and perform a reading for them. Okay. The seeker must roll both of the dice. So that would be the person who's looking for a reading. Okay, the purple one determines the style of the prophecy. The white one determines the subject of the reading. Okay, so let's do. So we're going to have a mystical reading here. All right, love it. And it's going to be a health reading. Oh, okay. Well, in real life, guys, we can't do health readings because we are not medical professionals. So let's roll that again and see. Okay, we get a, and we can't give financial advice, but let's just do a money reading and see. that is a wealth reading. All right, so let's see. And okay, refer to the reading guide and ask the group a question related to this subject. All right, so okay, let's see. So here is the question. Does my love life look good in the future? When, where, and how will I meet my true love? Okay, so we don't want yes or no questions. So let's say the person asks, how will I make my first $1 million? All right, that's going to be the person's question. All right. The other players must use 2 of their cards to create a prophecy. Okay, so how will they make their first $1 million? Okay, so one card will be used for the description and the other card will be used for the image. All right, so let's use mentor for the image, okay? And the description, let's use, we have our choice of the social, the majestic, the discreet, the adventurous, the remorseful, and the antagonistic. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pick the social for this person. All right, so combine the cards by turning your description card 180 and placing it behind your image card to recreate your prophecy. Okay, so we got the social mentor. That would be how we do the social mentor. And then we're going to create, the prophecy I create would be this, and it's supposed to be mystical. Okay. During a social gathering, you will meet a mentor. This mentor will help you to develop your abilities and your possibilities, and that is how, through your interaction with this mentor, that is how you will make your first $1 million by being taught by this person and helped by this person. So go to every social activity that you can and look for that mentor, that person that's going to help you. Okay, so that would be my reading for the person. And that's my mystical reading that's about money, and it's not supposed to be funny. All right, so that's just an idea of how you might do that. So let's see, place the description card in the back. Okay, so here's how you use these little things. You put your image card here. So you get to see the image card that you want, which is the 2 people clasping hands. And then in the back of it, you put the social, and there we go. That's how that looks. All right, this, you know what? I like this game because I think it could really be fun to do at a party, maybe not trying to be silly. Maybe you could actually do mystical readings, or you could do funny readings too, whatever you like. Okay, so that is basically how you play. So to submit their prophecy, each player, so there would be other players and they would be submitting prophecies as well for the person. And the seeker is the person who rolls the dice, right? Let's see. Yeah, the seeker who's asking the question, or the querent, or the client, whoever would be that person is going to be rolling the dice, and then everybody else makes a prophecy for them. All right, that's kind of fun. All right, so it says to submit their prophecy, each player should place their 2 chosen cards into their card sleeve with the image card in the front section and the description card in the back section. Okay, we did that. And then you are going to, as the prophecy style for this round is hilarious, which is the example they've given you, the seeker will choose which one is the most hilarious, and they get a point. Okay, so that's how you do that. And, okay, scoring. Whoever gets the most scores from the seeker, whoever gets the most points from the seeker wins, and that's how you play that game. All right, so that's really fun. Let's see, it's Professor Puzzle Limited is the manufacturer of this game. It is copyrighted in 2021. Again, this is the written in the cards game, the hilarious game of funny fortunes. And as we saw, that they don't even have to be funny fortunes. They can be serious fortunes. And so I really like this game. I think it has a lot of possibilities for serious readings as well as funny readings in a party situation. So I would love to hear what you think about this game. So if you would like to do that, leave a comment in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you have not done so. I have got well over 550 videos for you to look at on all types of divination methods. There are tarot deck reviews. There are oracle deck reviews. There is even a 10-lesson series on how to read tarot for beginners. And I've got product reviews and a lot of readings, timeless readings that you can look at as well. Plus, if you subscribe, it's completely free for you. I've just hit my 2-year anniversary on the channel. I would love to get 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible, but I can't do it without your help. So if you like the channel, please subscribe, tell your friends about it, and we'll reach the goal of 1,000 subscribers sooner. So I want to thank you for being with me today. I appreciate you so much more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.